Today I came with a popular story. I finished training this lady in school, paid her school fees in university, and she dumped me and followed another man. Hello, guys. Please keep your prick aside and listen to what I need to tell you now. I am a woman. You need to listen to the women's side of the story today. If you see a young, beautiful lady and the Holy Spirit begins to minister to you about marriage with her, I know why I put it this way, friends. Because where I came from, it's the Holy Spirit and men of God that tell guys and ladies who to end up with, as if it's the Holy Spirit that will do the marriage for them. Now, listen to me. You have two options. The first one is the one you guys usually do, starting a relationship with the lady and then putting her in school. While she's in school, she's performing all wise duties with you. She sleeps with you. She comes home to your house. She washes your clothes. She does all the work with you, and you are paying her school fees. By the time she's getting to second, third year, it's becoming obvious to the both of you that this thing may not really work between you. But because of desperation, you already paying, you already spending on her. And she too, knowing that her finishing from school depends on this relationship. Two of you will be forcing things. And women are usually smarter. She will hang on till she graduates and she will go her way. You, the man, will now come online to cry. I finished paying school fees for this lady and she dumped me like that. Remember that the only official thing you have with her or you had with her was that you told her at the beginning that you would marry her. Her parents may or may not even know anything officially about the both of you. Parents of these days, they behave anyhow. They know that their daughter is seeing someone and they know that their daughter is in school and they are not the one sponsoring. So they will keep blind eyes. This is usually the one you guys do. Then, when that relationship crashes, you will now run to the internet and begin to cry. I finished training her in the university and she dumped me. You will not tell us how many abortions she did for you. You will not tell us that the whole time you were training her in school, that she was also performing wise duties to you. Nobody hears this side of the story. And you will see everybody will be blaming the lady. She will not come online to defend herself. We see videos of coppers going to give accolades to either their parents or their brothers that trained them in school. We see these videos all the time. Have you ever seen a video of ladies going to give accolades to their boyfriends or to their husbands that trained them in school? No. The reason is because they have paid their dues while you were paying the school fees. They were paying their dues to you. This is a simple mathematics, but you guys will always manipulate the story to make it sound like someone cheated the other. Let me remind you that even if you are not training the lady in school and you guys are just in relationships, usually do you end up marrying every girl you went into relationship with? We're all grown-ups. Most people date 1, 2, 3 guys or ladies before they eventually marry. And in most cases, these relationships crash within the second or the third year, sometimes even in the first year of the relationship. But now, because you have given a value to the lady, which is the education she completed, you will start claiming damages. The ones you didn't train in school, didn't you give them money? Most of them bought human hairs that were costlier than school fees. You bought phones that were costlier than school fees. School fees, one time in a year. If you are paying accommodation too, it may not really be equal to what you are spending on a lady or on a normal lady that you are not training in school. That one is aside. Then the second option, which is the wise thing to do that I have come to tell you, is if you see a lady that your mind is telling you would be your wife, first, please ask her age. She's above 18, yes. I will marry you. Go and meet her parents. Marry her. Officially marry her, yes. Take her to your home. Then put her in school. Marriage is not a project that you are making schedules for. Marriage is a progressive thing. It's a continuous process. Back when I was in school, at different levels of education, to be frank with you, 3/4 of my classmates were all married. Both the male and the female, so some were pregnant, some were nursing, breastfeeding, some had twins. And by the time we were graduating, some of them already had like 2, 3 kids within the period of maybe 4 years or 5 or 6. The only thing the college will not accept is you coming to classes with children. And of course, most of my mates had cars. So the ones that were breastfeeding would usually come with a nanny or any help that will hold the child with them while they go to class to take lectures. If it's going to take 3, 4 hours, they will go and breastfeed their child in between. These are not rocket sciences. This happens everywhere in the world. It's a normal process because relationships and marriages happen along the way as life continues. So it's not something you go and stage manage. This is why you guys are getting it wrong all the time. So when you are investing on your wife. Moreover, most respectful women don't even accept for a man to train them in school. So, but I'm saying, if this happens to be your situation, apply wisdom. The determined women will get the school timetable immediately they resume and check dates to note when exams are coming, when quizzes are coming, when assignments are coming, so that there won't be stories of I put to bed a day to exams and then I miss exam. No, wise women don't make these mistakes. They will calculate the semester properly. They will calculate their marriage life appropriately, so that as her levels are changing, they will be changing in your house and changing along with you. Because believe it or not, with every new level, there is a devil. The one I am not agreeing to is bringing her and telling her, wait, after giving birth, you start going to school. I won't support this because that woman will turn to a witch in your house. She will be seeing you as someone that is stopping her progress. She told you she wants to go to school. You lured her into marriage and then you are telling her to wait. Her mind will continue to tell her that this may be the end of it or that she may never go to school. And in most cases, they usually don't go to school because as soon as you begin to have children, responsibilities will be too much. She will start investing more in her children than in herself. So at the end of the day, she ends up not going to school. This kind of a woman will never give you peace because she will be seeing you as someone that stopped her dreams. Nigeria and Africa are not the only ones in this world. These things have the way they are done in all the countries of the world. It's even in Africa where marriage is a big deal. Abroad here, no, who is marrying who? If you love someone, you continue with the person. Ebokonyolu na also wanna continue. Because from day one, the day you are entering a marriage, you know that there is a date for its termination. It's just like the coming of Jesus Christ. You don't know when, how, where, and in what circumstance it's going to end. Whether in life or in divorce, but you know that it will end one day. Marriage and relationship that I know, I learned from my parents, are done with discretion and wisdom. But in recent times, people are too desperate, both the males and the females, over what I don't know. They don't apply wisdom anymore. The only thing they apply now is prank. And prank is not the true test of anybody's loyalty because it is conditioned. So it's usually better that you do this for someone you have married. Even if she goes to school and begins to open eyes, she will still apply caution, knowing that she's someone's property and that everyone will blame her if anything goes wrong. The ones that you can never tame will still go wild, but with limitations. Because they know that do not remain where you were 50 years ago. No, change with the time. This is not me saying you shouldn't train poor children. That one is a different scenario. If you know a family with young, intelligent children that are less privileged, and you know that you have what it takes to train one or two persons from their family in the university, it's a different thing. But know that you are starting this project with the notion that the girl will become your wife tomorrow. When you know that anything can happen along the line, please don't train a lady in school if you know that you are not doing it for either charity or for your own wife. We are tired of hearing these stories. It makes it look like Africans are senseless. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.